Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Josephat Media TV, and we are here for a second chapter. Subscribe if you haven't, and sure you share to a friend, because the next video will only come if this video it's 100 views and above. Okay, now let's start. The things that obliterate our sense of worth. John 16:33. The things I have spoken unto you that might have peace, and you shall have tribulation, and but a good cheer. I have overcome the world. Now, in the hustle and bustle of life, we come across many things that find our way in marring, muzzling, and killing the significant in us. Wow, that's a very... Now, this man is very learned, as I told you. You can hear the English. Yes, you can hear the English so deep. Some literature, people can't even write like this. So this a very powerful man and a very big man. Should check him on YouTube channel by the at Jimmy Macharia. In all my videos, I'll try to tag him at Jimmy Macharia. You'll be able to check him, and you can be able to subscribe to him, and you'll see his sermons. You can also check his podcasts. They are very, very powerful. I literally almost listen to him daily, because he's a very, very man who is called to this, and who does not lure people, who does not use Christianity to deceive. No, it's very powerful. Now, number one, what are these things that may actually degrade our sense of worth? Okay, remember I told you chapter 1 you are talking about the of finding your self-worth. Now, number one is negative words from significant others. One negative word from my close people or parents or guardians can ruin your image and perception growing as a child. For instance, now, most children who end up as thieves, abusive, and arrogant have had wrong modeling from their parents or guardians. The words of parents shape child's future. Positive words also can create positive self-image and help a child as they grow up. Now, a story is told of a girl who was going to study in UK, and then what happened? They argued with her mother, and then her mother was angered. Human being is to anger. And he told him, hey, you look, you are despising me because you are very learned. Now, you will go and study in the UK, but you will come back and you will sell beans. And do you know what happened? The girl went and furthered her education, but he came back to Kenya to sell beans. What is that? Now, the mistakes of the past. That's number two. One, past mistakes can haunt and incapacitate them from moving up ladders of success. For example, a woman who disobeyed her godly parents and ended the wrong relationship, then had a child out of wedlock, can be hindered by her past from moving forward towards her destiny that God has for her. Wow, that's powerful. Self-explanatory. Number three, background. One's family setting can also be a great interest to someone leading a significant life. Children born out of wedlock tend to have broken relationships or marriages. Now, let's also look at a certain background in the Bible, where in a small village of Nazareth, there lived a young woman named Mary, whom a little is known concerning her family background. Mary was an ordinary woman having no formal occupation, but something happened in her life that changed her life and the history of the world. She was an ordinary woman, no unknown woman, but divine visitation lifted her into an extraordinary place. God chooses imperfect people and makes them significant. God qualifies the unqualified. That's so amazing. He does not choose the qualified, he qualifies the chosen. Wow. Now, when you read Luke chapter 1 to 26, on the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God in Galilee named Nazareth to a virgin. Wow, that's so powerful. You can take your time and read it. I'm going to give synopsis. Now, Significance is both a process and an event. The journey of significance for David began in the wilderness when he was fighting bears and lions, then fighting and defending Goliath. Okay. Now the disposition of Mary's heart. Wow. Let's now see some of the reasons why Mary was chosen. Wow. Now Mary was available. That's number one, availability. The dictionary can define availability by usable upon demand. Okay. Now let's have a Bible verse from 1 Peter 2-5. It says, you also as a living stones are being built up on spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer spiritual sacrifice acceptable to God. Availability is a condition of being present and ready for you as well. Now that was Mary. When Mary was there available. Okay. Number two, in today's life, there are many Bible verses that you can check to determine availability. That's Deuteronomy 28:13-14, and also Isaiah 6:18, and also Philippians 2:19. As a believer, you are supposed to take lead in the following areas and spheres of mountains of influence: government, and also family, education, religion, business, and commerce. Wow. If you involve God in your finances and your business can't sink down. That's a secret. And also media, music, and entertainment. Now, Mary's song was "Use Me, Lord," and her time of visitation came. May you develop a song as a spirit. Now, second characteristics of Mary. Characteristic of Mary's righteous walk. Now, Mary was a virgin. Oh. Virginity speaks of being set apart, and it articulates the right living. Now, 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 16. What does it say? I'll dwell in them and walk among them. I'll be there and I'll be their God, and they shall be my people. Oh. Then you can also read Ezekiel chapter 36 to verse 27. Then Mary was not idle. Now, every man that was lifted by God was found doing something, even if it was insignificant. Okay? Now, Mary was busy doing something. She was habitually working diligently on her daily courses, and she was industrious and zealous. Now, let's also read. No lazy man has ever risen to greatness. No man would love to marry a lazy and an idle woman. No woman would love to get to a slothful man either. No company will tolerate lazy employee. In addition, God does not get along with lazy people. Okay? Now, let's read. You can take your time to read Proverbs 10:4, Proverbs 21:25, and then Proverbs 22:13, and also Proverbs 24:13. But I'll read one for you. Romans 12:11, that says, not lagging in diligence, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. And also Hebrews 6:12, let me read for you. It says that you do not become sluggish, but imitate those who through faith and patience and inherit the promises. Wow, that's amazing. I love it already. Now, number 3, Mary was favored. Favor is getting something you don't deserve. You can't tell me that Mary was the only virgin in Nazareth. Okay, Mary was not the only one who was doing something. So Mary was favored. Okay. Now I will give you a Bible verse on the same. Exodus 12 verse 35-36. Take your time and go through it. Now, favor. Now let's talk a little bit about favor. Okay. Favor, as you have defined, is getting something that you don't deserve. Now, let's talk about favor as a great determinant of success. Uncommon favor births success. So you have seen the story of Mary, okay? Then favor makes you ecstatic. Favor turns tragedy into joy in a moment. A simple favor, like in Kenya, there is this lady who was favored by Rigiji. How many people have been imitating the deputy president of the country, but there is this one lady was favored. What, you got a job in the government, so one favor can change everything to you. Now, facts about uncommon favor. Now, number one, uncommon favor comes from God when uncommon favor comes when God causes some people to become problem solver in your life, and God as a catalyst, underline that. Then also, number two, it is only guaranteed through acts of obedience. You obey. Okay. Number three, it will require uncommon favor from someone to take down giants. Deuteronomy 16:15. 7 days you shall keep sacred feasts to the Lord your God in the place Lord chooses, because Lord will bless you, all your produce and all work in your hands. Then number four, it is an attitude of goodness towards, not an exchange for something. That's characteristic of another fact about uncommon favor. Then it is, you can let's continue. It's an exception to rule abnormality. It must, number six, it must begin as a seed from which it develops as an harvest. Galatians 6:17. Okay, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever you sow, you must reap. Then number seven, you sow seeds of favor consistently, and you reap consistently waves of favor. And then number eight, the seeds of uncommon favor can grow over a period of time. You can check Luke 2:52, and then it can make you wealthy in a single day. Then Ruth 4:13, then it can silence a lifetime enemy forever. David only needed one stone to silence Goliath. Anna only needed one child to silence Penina. One common favor will silence a lifetime enemy forever. Then it can make you a household name in 24 hours. Check Esther 2:16, and then it can double your financial worth in the midst of tragedy. Check Job 42:10 and verses 12. And also it can accelerate the timetable of your assignment and destiny. Wow, that's a powerful. Then the next one, we are talking about why Mary was chosen. Then the next one is Mary characteristics. Have a higher dreamer than you. Now, when the angel of the Lord told Mary that you'll bear a son, then Mary wondered and asked, how shall it be? I don't know a man, I'm a virgin. Okay, how shall it be? Underline that. Then number six are relationships and associations. Now, the people determine the far you can go and how far you will go. Now, that's very powerful. We normally say that, show me your friend and I'll show you your future. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. That's self-explanatory. Now, in the context of Mary, we know that he was told to go to her cousin Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptist. You can't tell me that there were no other people that you could see. So it's about associations and relationships. And then you can read a Bible verse for that is Proverbs 13:20. He who walks with the wise shall be wise, but companion of fools will be destroyed. And also Psalms 1:1. Blessed the man who walks in the counsel of ungodly, who walks not in the counsel of ungodly, nor stands the way of sinners. Okay, you can check also Proverbs 27:17, Ecclesiastes 10:10, and then 2 Timothy 1:4. Just as Christ is as Christ is great and well furnished as the valuable furniture, just like, yeah, I think we are done with chapter 2. Now let's check section 2, flavors that make life significant. Now let's do it. Check in the next video and be blessed. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share, like. Let's do this. Be at the top, because that's where you and I do belong.